Good evening po. At kasama pa natin si Pam. So
Yes.
let's start.
Andito na naman ako.
Welcome back.
We just like to say thank you, Pam.
Of course.
Mukhang nalibang ka nung last week at nandito ko.
Oo, marami akong masasabi.
Yung tipong
Kaya
siya pa
andito
yung...
ako.
So hindi pa yon, wala pa yung
Hindi
last
pa
week.
tapos. Hindi
So
pa
may
tapos.
pinaglalaban ka.
Oo, meron.
Kaya ka pala pumunta
Maraming
ngayon.
pinagdadaan.
Masyadong na-enjoy si Pam. Siya pa yung unang nag-message sa akin para for...
Ay, wow!
Wow,
Pagbabuking! Okay, salamat.
Sabi niya
Hi,
malapit
TJ.
na ako.
Oo, nandiyan na ako, guys.
So,
Hindi, di ba? Nakaka-enjoy naman talaga. Tsaka kailangan nyo talaga ng balance, di ba? Kasi
Yes.
puro na lang kayo, ano eh.
Actually, we're streaming right now into social media platforms. So, please do follow Rox and Pam for updates kung saan nyo kami mapapanood.
Yes, that's
So,
right.
anyways, this is season 2 of Meat and Potato. So,
Yes.
as promised, we'll bring more in-depth analysis. Oh, in-depth
Ngayon,
analysis.
ganun yung idea, no? Parang ngayon kasi,
Thesis.
nung first season natin, more of parang general yung mga pinag-uusapan natin. But this time, since we are very, very lucky na meron tayong
Another.
babae na pwede talagang magsabi in behalf. Pwede tayo maging specific.
Yeah,
Diba?
that's right.
Kasi
So,
before ang hirap pag specific kami para sa guys lang medyo.
More on generalization lang naman.
Oo, lugi
kumbaga
parang ganun
Season 1 was introduction for everything. Now, because of season 2, we have with Miss Pam. Ngayon, mas pwede tayong to focus on certain topics, on certain issues
Yes.
that involves each and every one of us. Kung hindi ka makaka-relate sa topic na to, I tell you, in the future, makaka-relate.
Makaka-relate. Kasi mararanasan mo rin naman din
Of course.
Right.
Kahit anong
At saka,
gawin mo.
lahat naman tayo siguro somehow mayroon mga na-experience in the past. Regardless if it's a relationship
Of
na boyfriend,
course.
girlfriend, or whatever that is.
Yes,
So,
yes.
it's so interesting kasi never ending naman talaga yung mga issues, yung mga topics, yung mga, mga
Yes.
pwede
That
natin
is true.
pag-usapan talaga when it comes to relationships.
So anyways, our topic for tonight.
Naku, anong topic natin? Na-excite naman ako bigla.
So ang topic natin for tonight is who is in control.
May sagot na ako.
So ibig sabihin,
Ako din, kala mo ikaw lang may sagot lang.
ibig sabihin who is in control. Ito yung tipong how do we handle relationships and sino ba talaga yung nasusunod sa relasyon. So etong topic na to started kaninang umaga and actually we've been talking, me, Rox and other friends were talking about
Wow, nakapag
this.
na kayo, discuss na kayo without me.
Nakapag-discuss na kami.
nakapag-census na siya.
Ay, wow!
Nakapag na kami, pero still, this is, mahaba yung discussion And still, and dahil kami kanina, we're trying, to be honest, kahit na napakahaba ng usapan, still, I think, hindi pa namin nasa-scratch yung surface ng topic na to. So, para sa amin, I think this would be our topic for today. Even though may idea na ako na may topics at mind na
So,
ako.
alam mo na agad yung sagot.
Ngayon,
Hi, Jan.
parang sabi ko,
Ganun
ganda
naman tayo
siguro.
lahat. Alam na natin yung mga sagot
O sige,
Pero,
go mo na yan.
Alam naman natin yung sagot.
May mga
pero
kanya-kanya
ang-
tayong pinaglalaban.
Ang tanong, kaya mo ba ipaglaban yung sagot mo sa
Oo.
buhay? Yan, dyan tayo magkakatalo-talo ngayon.
ang tanong,
I'm a warrior.
pati yung mga viewers natin,
Kayang-kaya nila yan. Lalo na yung mga girls.
sino ba ang dapat masunod?
Yan.
Yan.
Sino ba ang dapat masunod sa relasyon? So, dito kasi, ang pag-uusapan natin will focus on decision makings when it comes to relationship. Kasi, pero ito, before we proceed, let's start off with one question first. Ang unang tanong natin dito, where does conflict start within a relationship? Saan ba nagsisimula ang conflict talaga?
Miscom.
Sige, explain. Kumbaga sa miscommunication ba? If there's miscommunication, like, paano nagkakaroon ng miscommunication? Miscommunication sa mag-boyfriend, girlfriend, sa mag-asawa. If you're involved in a relationship, how does it arise? Paano ba siya nagsisimula? Like, kasi ang nakikita ko dito, kasi minsan, merong mga bagay na conflict starts very small, na nini-neglect and kumbaga it was lang siya yung winawalis under the rug.
Sweeping under the rug.
Sweeping under
Laging ginagawa yun na pag ayaw mo na lang mag-explain.
sinisweep under the rug to the point na para bang yan nabubuo yan
Right.
Then
Ipon.
to the point na pag naipon, sumasabog and minsan iniisip nyo saan ang galing yun? Nagigets nyo minsan yung sudden outburst ng partner nyo. Then all of a sudden, you will ask yourself, bakit bigla siya nagkaganon?
Okay.
So that's the reason why. Let's start off with that.
Yeah.
Saan ba nagsisimula talaga usually ang conflict?
Yun nga, miscommunication nga.
Simplihan natin.
Ikaw, Rox.
Yung tipong, anong gusto mong kainin?
Uy, miscommunication. Usually, kasi
Miscommunication yun.
Explain mo nga.
Mababaw,
Kasi, like,
mababaw yun.
You can say miscommunication.
Mababaw yun.
Okay.
But how can you, if you have viewers, paano mo sabihin sa kanila, miscommunication, and anong gusto mong sabihin? Like, anong pwede mong, paano mo i-expound?
Elaborate.
I-expound
Okay.
yung miscommunication part.
Miscommunication in such a way na, di ba, lahat tayo may way of communicating. Kasi it all starts when we're growing up as, kids. So,
Okay.
kunyari, kung paano tayo pinalaki ng magulang natin, usually, we all come from different dysfunctions, Lahat tayo, kanya-kanya tayo ng mga pros and cons when it comes to communication. So, minsan nadadala natin yun when it comes to relationships because that's our first, way of communicating with people, 'di ba, sa family natin. So may mga when we get in a relationship, may mga bagay tayo na natutunan na acquire or meron tayong nadala from our ways from our family and then ina-apply rin natin doon. So like for example, ako, I can speak for myself, no. Like hindi kami masyadong before, hindi kami masyadong showy when it comes to our emotions. Hindi kami yung love language namin kakaiba. Pero we all know we love
Hindi
each
mo
other.
kailangan sabihin.
Oo,
Alam niyo
parang
naman.
acts of service, like for example. Pero hindi yung mga tipong lovey-dovey na, love you, ngayon na lang yun, nung tumanda na kami. So, dati talagang napaka-awkward ko when it comes to relationships. Ayoko ng PDA.
So, ibig sabihin kahit di mo pala sinasabi sa akin. Yun pala yun.
Yun. We
Ganon.
are currently streaming live in
Ay, live
Facebook.
pala tayo. Live pala.
Live ito, nasa ano tayo.
So, pinapagaan lang natin. Ikaw na masyado.
Hindi, di ba? Nadadala mo yun. So, parang feeling mo, may mga ways ka na makukuha mo na hindi mo alam na, teka lang, hindi pala tama tong way na to. Ganon. Or, hindi mo na tinatanong because yun yung nakasanayan mo. So, in-expect mo, alam niya na yun kasi ganun naman talaga dapat.
Sa mga viewers,
Sabi ng viewers natin, Mommy is watching.
Ay, oo!
sa
Tita, hello po.
Sa mga viewers natin, you can type yung sagot nyo dun sa tanong, where does conflict really start?
Kayo, nga, sa mga viewers natin,
Type nyo dyan, no?
ano yung mga unang,
Let's discuss
unang mga
that.
nangyayari
Kasi
sa iyo sa conflict?
May nabasa ako si Bell from, saan nga ba, Bell? Sa Norway?
Norway,
no?
Norway.
Wow, all the way from Norway.
Sabi ni Bell is trauma.
Generational
Yeah, exactly.
trauma.
So, yung trauma. So I think that could
Hello,
be something
Castigo.
as well, no?
Hi,
So,
Tita Glory.
kung titingnan natin yung trauma,
Immaturity
so
daw.
Immaturity, that's one thing.
Amazing. Thank you, Tina.
Yes, thank you. And insecurities can be
Right.
also a part na
Exactly.
nagiging start ng conflict, no? So, pero kung focus tayo on trauma, ibig sabihin, your past can be a cause of conflict.
Right.
So,
Your past, mabigat
past,
yun
your past can be a cause of conflict within unresolved
Shout out.
unresolved issues
William.
of the past.
Layo mo sa mic. Ano ulit?
Unresolved issues of the past
Okay.
can result into conflict.
Right.
Especially, it doesn't necessarily mean your partner right now, especially your issues before sa past relationship mo, if those kinds of issues are not really addressed, then it
Pero that's why-
can be starts of conflict as
That's
well.
why I kept saying na it all starts within your own family, how you were raised. And it's not always bad. Like I said, like we all go through stuff na we can't prevent from happening to us.
Yes.
Alam mo yun, na
Totoo
parang,
yun.
pero it's also our jobs na mga anak na anak, as an, hindi natin pwedeng gawin na lang rason na, kasi yung magulang ko ganito, hindi naman sila ganyan, hindi sila ganito.
Yes,
Like we have
yes.
to do our part also in enriching our lives, in our own lives, and making or finding ways on how to heal from those
Yun nga,
things that
yun
we
nga
go
yung maganda,
through.
may freedom ka pa rin.
Right.
Pero yun nga lang, you should know where to pick the right choices. Kasi
Oo.
ang hirap pagka wala naman, hindi naman to kagaya ng ng computer or something na pwede kang mulit.
Delete or
Mag-delete.
restart, parang yung computer
Oo,
natin kanina.
pagka ginawa mo ngayon yun na yun.
Right.
'Di ba?
Yeah,
Yes.
kaya we have to do our part pa rin talaga na i-recognize yung mga yun. Kasi usually we act out of fear, we act out of yung hurt, we act out of yung
Emotions,
mga emotions, impulses. Lahat yun ang galing din sa mga
impulses.
ganong klaseng
Very common yung impulses.
Right.
Yes,
No?
yes,
Oo.
yes. So,
Kahit sa buying, ganun din.
Totoo yan.
Impulsive
Hi,
buying. May
William.
pera ako ngayon, bibiling ko yan.
Alam mo yung tipong, yung topic na to, simulan natin sa conflict. Kasi, dito mo makikita eh. Kaya nga na yung topic natin is, who is in control? When
Right.
conflict arises, dyan nakikita kung sino. Like, ito yung laging napag-uusapan natin dito sa application na to, Roxanne. With our good friend Hart and Mr. Peter Keith. Ang laging nagiging problema natin madalas dito is yung pag tayo nagiging issue, pag nagkakaroon ng conflict, minsan gender becomes an issue.
Ay, common yan. Oh.
So moving forward from the conflict is really, minsan kasi nagkakaroon ng stereotyping. So because ang babae is known to be this, ang lalaki is known to be that. Ang question ko is this, is it really, kumbaga sa akin, when you stereotype, is it really good to stereotype just because of gender?
No.
Hindi, you're saying no kasi that's the right thing to do. Pero pag nandoon ka na sa situation, syempre mas iisipin mo yung ano
Kasi
mo.
like, eto lalong-lalo na pag, di ba, usually, kunyari, nagkakaproblema yung dalawang sa barkada.
Teka lang, stereotyping in what sense though? Like what's the
eto,
context?
The context behind it is like, pag may conflict, sige, si lalaki, si babae nag-away. Tapos, yung ikaw, bilang babae, you go with your friends na babae. Tapos, pag nag-consult ka at gusto mong i-release yung inis mo dun sa partner mo, they will, usually, ang nagiging usapan is, kasi ganyan talaga mga lalaki. Tapos, pagdating naman sa amin mga lalaki, ganun din naman kami. Ganyan kasi mga babae.
Pero before you say anything, I'd
go ahead.
just like to read this kasi this is very educational, no?
Go ahead.
Pero itong sasabihin ko, buti na lang sinabi ni Frenemies to kasi not everybody knows this. Di ba sabi niya dito, listen to the old path. The teachings here takes away anxieties and cleans our conscience.
Yun.
It's nice. That is true. Pero ito yung problem. Hindi naman lahat nagbabasa o hindi naman lahat nagre-research. I mean, ito yung ambag natin eh. This is our way of helping others as well to enlighten them. Kasi kahit ako hindi ko nga alam eh. Ako nga no. Nung nabasa ko ngayon, totoo naman.
Yeah.
Tapos sabi ni Bong kanina sa akin, sabi niya, di mo napansin bro, dati walang problema. Kasi simple lang yung buhay eh.
Yeah.
Mababa yung cost of living. Ngayon.
Yeah.
Hindi, pero
We
this
will
is very
discuss
still,
that.
regardless of how the world is changing, I think very common pa rin talaga yung ganito. It's just that nowadays, there are more ways to actually address these things.
We will discuss that further down the road.
Somewhere
Diba?
down
Hindi,
the
pero
road.
diba, like, kunyari sinasabi niyo yung stereotyping, I think it's a very, it's embedded in our
Ay, thank you.
culture na lagi naman talaga tayong ganun. Yung mga, actually, it's not just our culture, but it's
Yes.
all over the world, diba?
Yes,
Na,
yes.
babae, lalaki, and all that.
Yes,
So,
yes.
yeah.
Kaya nga sa akin, minsan kasi, like sabi nga, it's not really good to stereotype. But still, we are aware of the stereotypes. We are aware, like, alam natin yung tendencies ng babae, alam natin yung tendencies ng lalaki. Ang problema, when it comes to the miscommunication part, is we really don't know, ganito eh, sometimes we think we know kung ano ang babae, and sometimes in vice versa, and sometimes women think they know kung ano ang lalaki, but hindi talaga lubusang alam ng lalaki kung paano gumalaw ang babae and how mag-isip ang isang babae
gusto
and
niyo
vice
malaman.
versa.
Hindi,
Ano
kaya
nga?
kaya nga sakto nga nandito ka.
Ano na?
Hindi,
Go nyo na.
ikaw naman di ka pa nasanay na naglalagay ng conflict para meron tayong mapag-uusapan.
Conflict. Gusto mo lagi may conflict, no?
Hindi,
Joke
kasi
lang.
walang isosolve kapag ka walang
Hindi,
conflict,
joke
di ba?
lang. Sige, go for it.
So dun na tayo. Let's focus on the question at hand. So, Pam, who is really in control when it comes to relationship?
Kontol bago yun.
Kontol.
Ay, di ma.
Naging ano eh.
Kondol eh. Parang,
Actually, ako ka talaga, honestly, I don't wanna say babae o lalaki. It's more of like, di ba, kanya-kanya tayo ng role.
Hindi, kailangan mag-decide
Pero
ka. It's
ako-
either
Ay,
babae.
wait lang,
Ito na,
wait lang,
this is
wait
the
lang.
best way to
Wait lang,
answer it.
wait
Teka lang, this is the best
Ang
way
ganda
to
lang
answer
sinabi, kung no
This is-
conflict minsan, corny din.
Sige, okay
Pero
na.
hindi.
Okay.
Hindi ka namin
Okay, ito
papayagan.
na, ito na.
Babae o lalaki lang.
Di ba sabi nga nila, The guy is the head of the family, pero the woman is the neck.
Okay.
Okay.
Uy, hindi ko lang nanig yung neck ah.
Totoo.
Oo, kasi iba yung ginagawa sa neck.
Ewan ko na lang sa'yo.
Hindi, sige, Pam, sige. Hindi kasi ito yung nagiging there are
Mom.
sabay hi mom. No? There are certain people na would kasi yung sagot ko diyan very touchy. Maraming medyo sabi nga pwedeng ma-offend dun sa sasabihin ko. Kaya nga unang-una, tanongin muna natin si Pam. Ikaw ba, Pam, sa tingin mo, sino ba dapat nasusunod sa
I will
relasyon?
base it off yung household namin.
Okay,
Yun na lang.
go
Para
ahead.
at least safest.
Sige.
The dad. My dad is the head. And my mom, kahit gano'n siya ka-strong, gano'n siya ka-independent, gano'n siya ka-powerful in her own right. As in, sobrang, what I love about her, and I say this out loud, na she knows how to put aside yung pagiging powerful, strong, independent woman niya when she steps in our home.
Okay.
And she serves my dad. So that's what I love about her. Sometimes, or growing up, I never really understood that. Parang lagi ko sinasabi na, bakit ganyan? But for her, I think it's because of yung context of marriage, context of the Bible.
Okay.
Na yun.
Rox,
Submit.
ikaw, Rox.
Siyempre.
Wala na yatang conflict kasi ganun din.
Hindi.
Hindi.
Lalagyan natin ng conflict para masaya.
Oo.
Okay, sige. Mom, help!
Okay.
Sa akin, siyempre, kung he's equipped,
Right.
okay? Secondly, he understands
Right.
the gravity of things.
Mhm.
Kasi mahirap yun. Unang-una, bago mo ma-attain yun, kailangan matuto ka mo ng mabuhay mag-isa. Ewan ko kasi based on experience naman, no, yung idea na nasanay din ako dati na yung lagi kang merong kasama or may masasandalan ka.
Yeah.
Iba pa rin kapag ikaw na lang mag-isa, mag-iiba yung perception mo. So para sa akin, based na lalaki talaga, lalo na pag hard decisions,
Oo,
Yeah.
totoo
Nako.
naman.
yung mga life-threatening decisions, yung pwedeng mawalan kayo ng pera sa bangko o hindi. Yung
nakasalalay yung kanabukasan ng pamilya. Something like that.
It's true.
Oh,
And
pero
at the
hindi
same time,
hindi dahil babae hindi kaya yun. I'm not saying that.
True.
Kaso nga lang, parang ano lang yun kung parehas kayong tumakbo, naka-jumpstart na yung isa, hindi mo talaga makakabol yun.
Yeah.
Yun lang naman sa akin.
Ako kasi, dun sa point na to, sabi nga that's why ang muna natin is yung definition of the term control. Sometimes, na-misinterpret ng karamihan, kaya kanina, it rubs the wrong way when you say, we as guys are in control. Kasi it rubs the wrong way because of new ways of thinking right now na para bang ang babae hindi dapat naaapi, ang babae hindi dapat inaapak-apakan, at hindi dahil babae lang. Yun ang natin yan. Now, when it comes to control, it's not really something degrading pagdating sa babae. Let's put that to rest.
Okay.
Okay? Kasi ang nagiging problema sa topic na to, when I say who is in control, some women, not all, some women are offended to the point na sasabihin nila, bakit? Kayo lang ba ang pwedeng magkaroon ng control pagdating sa relasyon? Kayo lang ba ang may say? Wala ba kaming boses? Yun ang madalas na naririnig ko when it comes to topics like this. Let's put that to rest.
Naunang natamaan yung pakiramdam.
Hindi, kasi let's put that to rest. That control here is not something for us to manipulate the relationship or to degrade you as because you are women at you are weak. That's not really the point here. Kasi minsan, pag gano'n na nagiging thinking agad ng babae, they will react and they will stay doon sa term na control at hindi na lalawak yung usapan.
Tama.
Okay? Let's put that to rest first. Now, because I already established that, who is in control? Same with these two people, it's really the guy. Why? The reason why I say that the guy should be in control of the relationship, Because men and women are built differently.
Yon.
Because men and women are built differently, ang lalaki is really built for things like this, ang babae is built for things like that. Sabi nga, di ba, when it comes to a company, may mismong presidente, may CEO, CFO, something like that. Laging kasunod nung mismong presidente ng kumpanya, yung CFO or something. So, it goes hindi po
Ako dati COO ako eh.
Di ba? Hindi po
Child of the owner.
Totoo. Hindi, pero nagigets nyo yung part na yun na maganda kasi yung ganun na meron kasi, like for example, sabi ko nga kanina when we were talking, hindi mo po pwede tanggalin yung job description ng isang lalaki because by nature...
Meron akong gustong isag.
Kasi by nature...
Sige, pwede mo naman yan. Good
So,
evening po.
Hindi kasi I don't
Wait,
disagree
go
with
ahead.
what you're saying.
Hi
Go
to
ahead. Hindi kasi
Vince.
yun ang nakikita ko eh. Now, for pag yung mga masyadong sorry for the term, medyo liberated na klase na babae and really doesn't accept what I'm saying.
I mind.
Kasi ang problema, kaya nagkakaroon ng kaya nga pinexplain natin about conflict. Sinimulan natin yung topic about conflict. Kaya nagkakaroon ng conflict na ganyan, natatanggalan ng job description yung lalaki.
Uy, gusto ko lang
Totoo.
okay, so again, I actually agree with a lot of the things that she said. And
Naku, ipat na kasama ka pa namin sa podcast.
feeling ko,
Ikaw kaya
no, a
mag-disagree.
lot of things, pero I just wanna do I wanna say
Go ahead,
something
sige.
na para at least lang to make you guys understand why
Ay,
we
1.5
feel.
viewers na tayo.
Bakit nararamdaman namin na parang we have to fight for things like that?
Okay, sige.
I think it's about also, kaya nga 'di ba nung last time yung parang we were talking about self-love, yung discovery, moving on and all
Go
that
ahead.
and gender roles. Kasi honestly, kami at the end of the day mga babae, nadadrop namin yung pagka-masculine side namin pag alam namin that the man knows how to step up. So parang sa amin, like for example ako, I can be brusco, I can do everything that I want, I can do all the things
Oo,
that I
brusco
can,
ka
you
nga.
know.
Naalala
Totoo
ko
naman
nung-
talaga.
sakit-
Oo,
sakit.
shoot, teka lang.
Pag sinuntukan yan, Brad, taob ka dyan.
Pero,
Good evening po.
yung defenses na yun, or yung feeling the need to protect yourself, it goes down, or na bumababa yung defense namin, or yung wall namin, when we know that a guy knows how to handle things. Usually, ang mga babae, nagsa-step up lang naman yan, pansinin din nyo. Kaya nga,
Yeah.
di ba maraming sobrang strong na mga single moms and all that because they didn't have a choice. So usually it's because they had to. Pero kung meron kaming na-meet and we actually ended up with someone who knows how to handle things and we don't feel the need to, ang sarap kayang maging queen. Ang sarap kayang maging princess.
Ushus!
Ang sarap kayang ibigay na lang, sige, ikaw gumawa niyan, treat me like one. Ganon.
Ushus!
Totoo
Ushus!
talaga.
Ushus!
Oh my gosh. Totoo. Like, sa totoo lang dati, siguro, honestly speaking for myself, when I still had a lot of issues, siguro nung marami pa ako pinagdadaanan, ng mga trauma, whatever that, yung hindi pa ako aware dun sa mga bagay na yun, parang lagi kong feel na, hindi, competition to, blah, 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 blah. That's how I felt before. Pero nung nag-heal na ako from things, na-discover ko na yung sarili kong strength and weaknesses, it was so easier for me to actually let a guy take the lead. Ang sobrang sarap ng feeling to give that.
So, may tanong ako sa'yo, Pam. So, do you think now you are being leaded to something good?
Yes, of course.
So, ibig sabihin, I'm doing a great job.
Ay, wow! Ikaw ba yun? Excuse me.
Joke lang.
Excuse me.
Ay, di
Mom
ba?
is watching. No, but talaga, ladies, I encourage you and I challenge you. Whatever that you're going through na, alam mo yun, yung feeling mo that you need to protect yourself, I know it's so hard, no? And I know this because I go through it and I still go through it. Deal with it, face it, sit with it.
Kasi pa, meron kasi kanina, yung habang we're discussing this prior to going live and recording this, nagkaroon ng discussion about equality
Alright.
between men and
Women,
pagdating sa relationship. Is there such thing as equal 50-50 sa relationship?
It's never 50-50, I think. Someone has to step up. Kunyari, for example, ako, I see, like I said, nung last, what do you call this last podcast?
Yep,
Yun.
Pod.
Stream. Pod. So anyway, Sabi ko, di ba, yung sisters ko, they're the best examples. My mom also, like, they know how to also fill in those gaps na kailangan i-fill in. Like, for example, yung second sister ko, no? She's so strong, she's so independent also, but I see her thriving in the US, doing the things that she never really would have to do when she used to live here. And because she loves and she cares for her household, her family, she does the things that she never thought she would. And she plays the role, but at the same time, it's because my brother-in-law stepped up and does everything for them or the family.
Sabi dito ni RP
He's very
Music,
responsible.
sa dami ng gawain sa relationship, ang dami pwedeng gawin to help sa relationship.
Thank you, darling Kim.
Yeah.
Guys, please
Mayroon
do,
sinabi dito,
do
sabi,
interact.
but there is also a fine line of difference between caring and controlling. That's right.
That's right.
And that's
right,
true, 'di ba? I agree, single parent with 3 kids here. Oh, thank you so much sa mga
Hindi,
nagko-comment
pero
dito.
sobrang kudos yun sa mga single moms
Right.
I mean, it's definitely very difficult. I can see it.
Oo, tsaka
Sobrang-
dito kasi walang parang mga ways to actually get support also na talagang ma-require yung men. But, that's another topic.
Yeah, it's
But
another topic.
I think, yun na nga, sabi ko, when a guy knows how to, ako, mas na-distinguish ko na yun. I'm happy because regardless of how old I am now, and syempre sa society
Hindi ka pa naman
natin,
old. Grabe ka naman.
So you mean your answer is
You're mean? Ba't parang you're mean?
I'm your road. Why you mean like that? Your road.
So ibig mong tatagalogin ko. So ibig mong sabihin, depende.
Yeah. I say this because I've met people or in the past, kahit sabihin mo na it didn't work out with them, I can easily say na they deserve the respect, the kind of love, and yung mag-step down ako na usually I feel like I have to do this.
So yung
I've
sinasabi
done
mo, hindi yun yung may 50-50. So it's either merong 60-40.
Yes, of course.
Laging ganon.
Oo.
Pwede naman babae yung 60, pwede naman din lalaki yung 60.
Right.
So it really depends on the situation at kung
Lalo,
ano man
lalo
yung
na
issue.
kung ano yung kung ano yung understanding nyo together.
Right.
Kasi-
Kaya nga communication, di ba?
Oo, kasi syempre yung what may work for us may not work for others. Di ba?
Right.
Ah.
Walang 50-50. Tsaka why would you go, ako first of
Okay
all,
lang,
why
Letsky.
would you go, sabi nga nila, diba, finding your half? No, find another whole.
Oh yes.
Oy,
Good,
iba
good.
din
As in,
yun.
Ganda nun,
double
ganda
U,
nun.
no?
W.
W. Not you. W.
Find another hole.
W.
Why would you
W.
find your other half? Find another hole because that's how you actually create a better way of, like, yung relationship.
Totoo,
Sarap
ang
na
ganda
yung
nun. Ang
feeling,
ganda na
diba?
sinabi mo na yun. You
Gets-
find
Oh.
W.
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 So nagets na natin yun.
Hello, Kyle.
Oo, walang away dito. Friends tayo lahat.
So guys,
Charot.
please continue sharing the
Hi,
live.
Oh, please do share the
Oh,
live.
tsaka guys,
and-
please interact sa baba. Medyo tahimik kayo
Oo
ngayon.
nga, tahimik nga kayo
bakit
ngayon.
ganyan
Tahimik kayo
kayo?
dyan.
Ba't hindi kayo
I
nagko-comment
love it.
down below?
Sabi ni Fastep, I
Hi,
love
Fasep.
it.
Hi,
diba?
Facet.
We love it too.
Yan.
Yes.
Especially when you guys, interact with us.
Yan.
Oo.
It's such a pleasure.
And again, hello to our viewers out there. Salamat po sa pag-interact niyo sa amin. And alam ko may mga nanonood dito. Pwede kayo mag-comment. Pwede kayong mag-suggest ng mga kung ano man gusto niyo i-suggest.
Pero ang ganda nun, yung unang unang balitaktakan. Balitaktakan?
Diba?
O yung about sino ba dapat masusunod sa
Oo. Tsaka alam mo, dati, even with career, sobrang insecure ko nun because I realized pala na I really needed to prove to myself first that I can do it.
Totoo.
Your Honor, I object to your answer.
Ha? Bakit?
Paano? Saan ka nag-object?
I will object to your answer.
Why?
Hindi. Pagdating dun sa control, ay dun
Aha.
sa, ano?
Career?
Hindi, yung kanina pinag-usapan natin prior to this.
Oo.
Yung sino yung masusunod?
Yes, kung sino yung masusunod.
Sinabi ko na nga lalaki, di ba?
Hindi. Yung isa pa.
Oh. Lamig.
Hindi, ano yung, please remind me, medyo nalito ako. Ano nga ba yung huling tinanong ko sa inyo?
Thank you, Lady
Yung
Sapphire.
equality.
Right.
Okay.
Yung
Sorry.
50-50.
50-50. Pero ang sagot mo, it's really depends on the situation, right? Sige. Tataliwasan ko ng kaunti yun.
Sugar, hello.
Ako,
Tataliwas.
magpa-personalan
Hindi,
ba tayo
maganda yan,
dito?
maganda
Gusto
yan.
kong taliwasan para parang hindi tayo lagi nag-agree, no?
Okay.
For me, it's
Go
not
for
really
it.
50-50.
Okay, ano?
To be honest, hindi talaga. But, when it comes to conflict and resolving issues inside the relationship,
Welcome
still,
back, Chats.
ahead yung lalaki kesa sa babae.
Mhm.
For me. You may agree to disagree with me, or you may disagree with me totally. But for me, this is the thing. It's because of the thing when it comes to the term, sabihin na natin, minsan na ano to iba-iba ang paano to, pagkaka-interpret natin ng term of submission. So, yung minsan nagiging yung pagiging submissive, minsan ang nangyayari kasi sa pagiging submissive is para bang ang feeling nila binababa nila yung sarili nila.
No.
It's not that. So, alam ko may kanya-kanya tayong definition ng submission, pero hear me out, no? Kaya sinasabi ko. Pero yung gap between men and women is not really far. For me, it's really 51-49.
Wow, medyo specific ka.
Uy,
Ako,
pero can I
hindi.
just say, sinabi mo kasi submission, di ba? Are you basing this off from yung Bible ba?
Yeah, it's something spiritual as well.
Okay.
So, pero sa akin, this is the thing. Kaya pagdating dun sa equality, laging ahead ng kaunting-kaunti yung lalaki, but the women is not really far behind.
Yeah.
Kasi pag sobrang layo, wala na.
Right.
Mahihirapan at mahihirapan.
Hindi mo na rin kailangan i-continue.
You wanna know why na kailangan nasa taas yung lalaki kahit a little bit? Wanna know why?
Kasi nga head
of
nga
this.
eh.
It's not just because it's the head. Because by nature, ang babae is there para i-uplift yung lalaki. It's not because kailangan namin ng yabang. It's not that. It's you
Gandang
being
analogy.
supportive. Kasi yung supportive women, sabi ko nga sa inyo kanina, we are built differently. Yung babae at lalaki, by its own nature, is really different from one another. Most often than not, talagang tinutulungan ng babae na umangat yung lalaki. Regardless of ganito, kahit nasabi natin na ang babae, like for example, an event or whatever, it's because siya yung hina-highlight. Doesn't necessarily mean, even though na siya ang highlight for that particular issue, kailangan siya ang tumaas. Hindi ibig sabihin na hindi namin tutulungan as guys na mag-shine yung wife namin. Why?
Tama naman.
Kasi ang gagawin namin, pag ang babae, like for me, kunyari si Pam yung wife ko, no? And si Pam, nag-flourish siya career, I'll be proud
Of course.
to let
Dapat
her
lang.
have her spot. Alam mo kung bakit? Kasi at the end of the day, ang tanong ng publiko is this: ang tibay nung asawa nito para maging successful siya. It still reflects on me.
Vice versa, syempre.
Regardless-
Vice versa.
Yes,
Vice versa.
Pero eto, this is the thing.
Okay, maganda to. Maganda to. May
Because
disagree ako
eto,
nakita.
Kasi, pagdating kasi dun sa point na sinabi mo, as a head of the family, as the head of the family, yung apelyido namin, ang kinikeri ng yun lahat.
Pero kasi if you see...
and our offsprings. To the point, it reflects on us. It's not just me. The family name itself, it reflects on us. Kaya for me, a little bit lang naman. Hindi naman sobrang layo. That's my point of view dyan. Kasi, it's not really a matter of, kasi dapat mas magaling. It's not that eh. Kasi at the end of the day, if naiaangat mo kahit bahagya yung asawa mo, even though you're more successful than your husband, it adds enrichment sa relationship, especially pag yung lalaki nararamdaman niya yung pagiging husband niya o pagiging father niya, padre di pamilya.
Okay, sige.
Okay,
Gusto
go
kong basahin ni
Ayan.
Pam
Go
tong
ahead.
ano natin.
So
Gusto
sabi
ko
niya,
yan, gusto
I
ko yan."
disagree,
Gusto ko to.
sorry, andyan ako mismo sa scenario na yan. Kahit anong uplift sa lalaki, kung mismong yung lalaki ayaw tulungan ang sarili.
Okay.
Useless. Teka lang,
Okay,
teka
maganda
lang.
yan, maganda yan, maganda yan,
Nakapasok
maganda yan.
yan.
Maganda yan, maganda yan.
Actually, you know
Gusto ko
what?
yan.
Before you
Go
proceed,
ahead.
kasi medyo gusto ko lang,
Gusto ko yan.
sabi ko kasi, di ba, you keep talking about yung submission and all that. But if you're basing it off from the Bible, how I understand it at least, wala naman actually problema sa aming maging submissive, because I think naturally women are very nurturing, very, alam mo yun, caring, and talagang uplifting naman talaga by nature.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying also na merong other side also to that. lagi din sinasabi, di ba, parang a guy should be able to die for the wife. Yung role ng wife is to submit, but at the same time, you're also willing to risk your own life for the sake of your own family. So what I'm trying to say is, before you say something, is the
Okay.
fact na, for you to be on that level of being, sabi nga nila, di ba, treat the man like a king. You have to also act like one. You have to be, yung kingship dapat andoon. Kasi nga, kaya ka nga, in reality, even
sige.
excuse me, wait. Even with a pride, even with a lion's pride, nakikita mo ng women talaga, sobrang sila yung hunters. Sila talaga yung strong, sila in all that. But in reality, ang nire-recognize lagi is the lion,
I
right?
do understand that there are weak men.
Yes.
Hindi ko tinatanggal.
May asawa ba yung nagsasalita? Yes. May
Yes.
nagdadaanan kasi siya, kaya ganyan. May nagdadaanan siya.
Wala naman. Hindi.
No, but ito, gusto ko lang sabihin, you're able to do that. Ito, ano ko to, indo ko din to. Indo ko to.
Let me explain.
Indo ko to.
Let me explain this. Kasi, kailangan maintindihan din yung side nung sinasabi ko. Kasi, there are really weak men. Hindi natin tatanggalin yung ano na yun, na ang meron talagang lalaking weak at meron talagang babaeng stronger than their husband.
Thank you,
Okay.
JJ.
But still, regardless kung meron talagang weak na ganun, kung yun ang yung flaw ng lalaki na siya ay weak, so ibig sabihin, kailangan mo iparamdam sa kanya dahil nakikita mo siyang weak, kailangan paramdam mo sa kanya, you take full control of the situation just because he's weak.
No, actually,
Yun yung point
hindi,
ko.
kaya nga, sinasabi kong I agree with you, but also, guys,
No,
or men
I'm just
have
answering.
that role.
I'm just answering the question.
Oo, ayun.
Ngayon kasi this is
Mag-aaway
the
na kami dito.
Ang sarap na makinig eh.
Kaya nga kasi this is the thing. No.
May point din.
If the situation is yung lalaki ang weak, ayaw magbago and all, tanongin mo sarili mo, why are you still in that relationship? Unang-una. Pangalawa, if you want to continue the relationship, you have to bear that burden with you because you decided for yourself to stay in that relationship. Nobody can dictate you or tell you that you are wrong, but because you stayed in that relationship, deal with it.
Ito, ang ganda na sabi ni
For me,
Ronetsky. Ito
you
ba?
have to deal with it.
Oy, meron
Okay,
daw
Sabi
gustong
nito,
say daw.
Ate Pam versus Kuya Bong. Cute.
Sabi ni Kat, sometimes kasi men often have faulty thinking about their place in a relationship. Minsan nagiging entitled na and feeling owed something from their partner.
Eto.
Okay. Ako naman
Oy,
dyan.
magsasalita naman si Rox.
Ako naman dyan. Yeah.
Masyado kang ano eh.
Maganda yung sinabi ni Kat, pero yung take ko naman on that one.
Go ahead.
Kasi parang pagka nagluluto ka.
Oh.
'Di ba pag nagluluto ka, yung unang luto mo sablay. And then eventually, as time goes by, paulit-ulitin mo 'yon. Gumagaling ka magluto, sumasarap. It's the same thing with sinabi ni Kat. Yung sa una na pinagkakamali, pero yung role naman yung pinag-uusapan eh.
Right.
Yung role eh. So parang practice makes perfect. Parang habang ginagawa mo yung repetition nung paano mo iaangat yung isang bagay or relationship. Syempre ganun talaga. Kaya nga tayo napupunta sa ibang tao eh. Kasi alam mo yung binibuild mo yung yung ikaw, yung personality mo para sa ano.
Pero alam mo, totoo yan.
Go
Pero
ahead,
at the same time
yeah.
also, like I said, I'm always going to use yung sarili kong experience and at the same time yung family ko, no? Like basing it off my mom. Like I said, I didn't understand it before. Bakit ganyan? Bakit ganito? Bakit ganito? Ang dami ko kini-question about the relationship or how patient she was, or she is actually, not she was, with my dad. Even up to this day, no? Napaka pasensyosa niya.
Nakailang practice ka na. Sorry. Basahin mo yung comment sa akin.
Ano ba? Nakailang practice ka
Nakailang
na, Rox?
practice na
Oo
ba
nga.
kayo?
Hindi, pero 'di ba, pag kunyari
Nakailan na ba?
context of marriage iba kasi. Like kunyari nakikita ko yung magulang ko na lahat sila pareho silang imperfect. Pero at the same time nakita ko talaga yung mom ko na kung paano niya na magnify yung good in my dad. And that's one of the reasons why actually lagi kong ini-elevate din yung women in that way is because we are magnifiers in many ways, good and bad. And that's why you pick the right partner as men also. Kasi not every woman can actually magnify the good in you. Regardless of how many flaws you are. Kaya nga dapat smart din kayo. Hindi lang naman actually
Of
kami
course.
na
Lahat
namimili
naman. Kaya
na, alam mo yun?
Kaya nga in ano Tito, kanina nung nag-uusap
Galit
kami
ako
about
dito
about this. Hindi, kaya
Galit
nga
ako
nag-uusap kami sa topic na to.
Oy, charot.
Nung may tinanong sa akin kanina about this. Tapos bakit ano sabi Rox kanina yung tanong sa atin, bakit ang mga lalaki sa una lang magaling, tapos pagdating kalaunan nagiging complacent.
Tapos ayaw
Okay.
Yes.
Kasi yun yung doon na tayo patungo doon sa usapan na yun eh. Sabi ko nga, alam mo,
push mo yan.
iisa lang naman ang tanong ko diyan eh. Isa lang naman sagot ko diyan. Something went wrong doon sa courtship.
Right. Totoo yan. I agree. I agree.
It's nothing about the current relationship. There's something went wrong in the courtship. Why? Kasi like you said, Pam, you have to be wise and to choose your partner.
Right. Exactly.
Now,
I agree with you.
Now, this is the thing. Sabi ko nga, if you choose a partner, kasubuan na yan na yan. It's either you back out from that relationship
tatanggapin mo na lang.
or you have to work for it.
Yes.
Ito sabihin ko nga. Kaya pag sinasabi ko nga sa inyo, to be honest, meron talagang weakness ang men. Meron kaming weakness, napakalaki ng flaw ng men. That's why we need partners who will really understand us. To the point na regardless kung kanina yung comment dyan sa Facebook, ang sinabi, di ba, parang, paano ayaw magbago? If you really love the guy, regardless kung ayaw talaga magbago, if you really love the guy, and your man really loves you as well, nakikita mo pa rin, mahal ka pa rin naman niya, to the point kaya lang talagang weak yung personality ng tao, doesn't really matter. As a strong, independent woman who loves this guy, you have to uplift your
Ba't
husband
hindi ganyan
or your
yung binigay mo
partner.
sa aking advice
No,
nung ako
no,
yung
ikaw
may
naman,
pinagdadaanan?
ikaw naman,
Ganyan.
ikaw
Bakit
naman,
sabi mo sa
Pam,
akin, wag
hindi
ako-
mo pa
wag
na-gets.
kong ituloy kung
Eto.
mga ano.
Hindi,
Oo.
kasi
Ang tawag dyan. Oh, wait lang.
Sabihin ko sa'yo
Wait
kung
lang.
bakit.
Wait lang, sabi dito, sabi ni RP Music, wait lang.
Sige.
Kailangan tanggap mo ng lahat-lahat. Wala nang makakapagpabago niyan.
Hindi, ganito lang yung Pam, no? Yung sa'yo kasi,
Charot ka, huwag ka maggulo.
Hindi na
Joke
natin-
lang ka. Huwag ka magsalita dyan. Suntokin kita.
peace, tita, peace. Hindi na natin
Gusto mo, ah.
Hindi na natin.
Gusto mo
Wala, okay. Wala pong laglagan sa podcast na to. Tuloy
Walang name dropping, walang
Shoutout
ano.
muna sa mga bagong pasok po kay Azar, Mananari, Blake. Hello
Please
po.
continue sharing the live.
Share the live lang po guys. Share the live.
Gusto
Thank
mo,
you.
ah.
Yan lang po ang tanging mahihiling namin na gawin nyo, no?
Hindi, pero joking aside,
Sige, go ahead.
I actually, you know what, now I realized how important it is to be able to do the courtship right. Kahit sabihin mo na nung last na relationship ko na kamali ako, hindi ko pinatagal ng mga ganito, or I could have done this, I could have done that, maraming ganun. Pero na-realize ko, time really does something. You have to let it flow. You have to grow the relationship, or don't focus or give it or your all, alam mo yun, the very beginning of the relationship. Kasi at the end of the day, men like yung, kahit kasi sa amin, hindi naman porket na we engage in a relationship because napaka-easy namin. Sometimes because we really like a guy, parang nisip namin, ay, bakit mahihirapan pa? But you know what? That was my thinking back then. Because I thought, bakit nga, ba't ko nga ba papahirapan? I really like him. We like each other. But ngayon, na-realize ko the value of getting to know someone and taking your time.
Yeah.
Kahit na
Totoo
gaano
yan.
pa pa-pressure
Totoo yan.
yung mundo na uy, ang tanda mo na, mga anak ka pa ba, or whatever. I don't care anymore. Kung antay ka dyan, may ginagawa ako, busy. I'm busy.
Yan yung kinaganda ng modern society is really acceptance. Regardless, hindi
Oh,
na...
sabi ni RP Music, 18 years, taking my time pa ba yun?
Hindi, you also have to go out there, babe. Date around, at see people, and I'm not saying sleep around us.
Hindi,
There's a
18
difference.
years na sila ng partner.
Ay, sorry.
Ah,
Mali pala ako.
18 years na sila.
Okay.
Siguro you have to Maybe. Kasi like, it's not really, hindi naman yan na-define kung gaano kahaba o gaano
Thank you, Michael.
It's really you guys really trying to commit something deeper. Marriage is something na talaga yan, talagang kailangan pinag-iisipan din naman talaga. And you have to be decisive. Kasi for me, talking from experience,
Narinig kasi yun eh.
Hindi kasi talking from experience, the first years of my marriage is really tough.
Lahat naman.
To be
ganun sa
honest,
umpisa.
not just tough just because nag-a-adjust ako. It's because it's a personal thing for me. Hindi ko pa talaga ramdam na I was married.
Okay.
Wow, okay talaga?
That
Kaya
was
nga intentions
very
are
tough.
very important.
Very tough. Kasi may mga bagay
Matindi
na
yun,
parang
ah.
bang ang feeling ko, may na-left out ako nung
Ayun na nga,
nung
fear of
kabinata
missing
ako.
out yan.
FOMO.
Parang feeling ko,
FOMO.
oo nga, may feeling ko meron akong na-left out. And it was really on me. Kasalanan ko yun. Kaya nga sinasabi ko kanina, ang lalaki may flaw. Kaya very crucial sa relationship yung babae.
Right.
Kasi yung
Buti na lang yung gripo ko may flow.
yung because yung babae very ibang gripo yan. Hindi, ibig ko sabihin yung babae talaga makikita nyo yung flaws namin. And because of those yung mga flaw na yon, kayo mismo ang tutulong sa amin to correct yung bagay na yon. Pero not really spitting it into our face.
Naman.
Oo
There's
nga.
always a
meron
tough
ta-
love when
Pero
love
may nakita akong mga
Ko-comment.
nagko-comment. Pero bago mo basahin yan, eto, sabi ni Belle, yung JOMO, hindi na pala FOMO. JOMO.
Ano yun?
Tatawa ka. Joy of missing out.
Oh, I like that.
Diba? Tapos ito ba?
I'm not
Ito ba?
that-
Sabi ni UG, sabi niya, paano pag nasasaktan mo ang girl emotionally ng paulit-ulit? Mapapagod ba talaga?
Oo.
What a question,
Duh.
ah. Amazing.
Oo. Si
Oo.
kahit sino naman,
kahit naman lalaki.
Oo,
Kahit
kahit
naman
kahit
lalaki.
nga plant, napapagod.
Ako nga, kahit kay Bong, napapagod na eh.
Pag hindi
Babae
mo
ba?
diba, bumibigay nga cactus eh. Teka lang, may
Ay,
mga
ay,
sign
ay.
ako.
Ay,
Married
basahin
but
mo yan.
LDR for 9 years. Despite of that, sometimes we argue sa ibang bagay. But after a while, we're okay and support each other and understand each other. We give time to listen to both sides because making a decision is not just on one side lang dapat. You both agree sa lahat ng mga bagay pero pag ayaw ng isa, try to listen and understand each other. Tama naman.
Yes, exactly.
Very, very. Love pa ba matatawag kung yung wife or family ang priority? Ha? Teka lang.
Ha?
Wait, ano daw? Ano?
Eto.
Kung hindi,
Malalim-
kung
wait.
hindi. Sorry, kung hindi.
Kung hindi
daw. Oo, kung hindi daw. Hi, da.
Ito, when it comes to married life, kung hindi mo priority yung wife at yung kids mo, especially your family, kung matatawag mo pa rin ba love yun?
Oo.
It's very tough eh. Kasi may mga bagay behind that.
Right.
Kasi
May issues.
hindi mag-a-arise sa ganun na nararamdaman mo or hindi ipaparamdam sa iyo ng partner mo o ng asawa mo yung ganun feeling kung hindi may something, may underlining na sickness yan
oo nga,
inside.
no.
Now, you have to go deep and find out what it is. Like for
Hindi,
example,
sa bagay, hindi naman natin alam kung ano nga pala
Yes,
yung
ang
ano.
hirap
no.
eh.
Di ba nga, it all
Tinanggal
goes
yun
back
na.
to
Sa akin,
communication.
Sa akin,
na.
yes, it's a communication.
Amazing.
But still, you have to figure out for yourself and with your partner to find it out eh. Like, pwede mo, kasi kung bigla lang itatanong sa'yo, ang daling sagutin niya na wala nang pag-ibig.
Oo.
Pero
Oo nga.
tanungin mo, ano ba yung pinagdadaanan ng partner mo para maging ganun siya na hindi na i-prioritize ikaw tsaka yung anak mo?
Oo nga, ano.
You have to.
Bong.
Ay, alam mo
Naalala ko yung naalala ko yung unang season natin. May nag-comment din dito.
Go ahead.
Yung problema, naalala mo yung problema niya yung tinanong niya yung husband niya.
Yes.
Kasi yung wife yung nasa abroad.
Nasa abroad.
Tapos tinanong niya yung husband niya. Ang tanong niya, kung i-renew pa ba niya yung contract niya doon or umuwi na lang siya para magsama na silang family. Ang sabi ng husband,
Wag na, ituloy
"Huwag ka
mo na lang.
Ituloy mo na lang.
oh my gosh.
Grabe,
Pero
no?
you cannot judge people that are going through that because again, we can empathize, we can be compassionate towards people that are going through something, but
wala
at the end of the day, we are not in their position to actually really know.
Ito, wala namang gusto na magkawatak-watak ang magkaroon ng broken family. Let's put it out there. Now, meron lang talaga mga bagay na minsan hindi mo nararamdaman siguro na hindi ka na prioritize ng mister mo at yung mga anak mo. Like for example, unti-unti nang hindi umuuwi, hindi na ganito. Ang dali naman sa i-conclude, may babae na yan eh.
Hindi, pero alam mo, pag ako ginanyan ako, just in case lang na, alam mo yun, nandiyan ako sa posisyon na yan, ididirektahin ko na. Kasi, syempre, kumbaga, especially if you're married, hindi lang naman yan papel na lalo na kung may anak kayo, it's a partnership.
Yes.
It's, kumbaga, dapat kung ganyan na yung level na mag-asawa na, pag-usapan nyo, kung kunyari hindi ka confrontational, you have to work on that side of you na kailangan you're able to actually speak up. Because if you're not just doing, first of all, do it for yourself kasi you deserve that. You deserve to be loved the way that you want to be loved. Yun naman talaga dapat alam mo yun, kahit naman marriage
So,
na.
pagdating nga doon, kaya nga na-topic natin yun eh. Yung topic natin is who is in control.
Ayun, ang ganda na sabi ni Jesper.
Go ahead.
Lack of healthy
communication.
communication.
Exactly,
Yes.
healthy.
Healthy.
Kasi minsan we also jump into conclusions, when it
don't-
comes to things like that.
I
That's
don't
why.
want to pinpoint kung who is to blame. It's yung lalaki o yung babae. I don't want to put ayoko magturo, no. But this is the thing. Kaya nga sabi ni Jet, it's healthy communication. Now, kung pagdating na nagkakaroon na ng neglect yung lalaki sa babae, it means there was unresolved conflict kaya nga, di ba? We started the
Yes.
podcast with unresolved conflict. Saan ba nagsisimula yung conflict? Kailangan hanapin yung root cause. Like for example, like a doctor, pag mayroong sakit, inaalam niyan kung saan nanggagaling yung sakit para matreat yung mismong sakit para mawala na yung pain sa buong katawan.
And also, you also have to find out the love language. I
Yes,
feel like
yes.
that's very
Ay, oo
important.
naman.
Love
That is
language is
very
very
true.
important.
Sabi ni Bell,
Actually,
diagnostics.
yes, diagnostics. Thank
Doctor
you, Bel.
Doctor yan si Bell.
So yung tipo na, yung love language, that would be your tool to help find that.
Right.
Kasi yung love language na yon, ito yung magpapalambot dun sa tao para mag-open up siya sa'yo kung ano talaga yung tunay na nararamdaman niya in regards of your situation.
Right.
Kasi kumbaga yung situation na neglect when it comes to your family, that would be one of the biggest issues pagdating sa relationship. Yung conflict na yon, na minsan kasi, there are a lot of factors when it comes to that. Naniniglect din ng babae yung lalaki in a ways na hindi niya naiintindihan kung paano niya naniniglect. I have to be blunt about this if it's okay with you.
Sige lang.
Sige. So, minsan...
Diyan naman si Pam, pwede naman sa...
as a husband's perspective, no? Minsan yung pagtanggi niyo sa lambing, sa sex. I'll be honest,
Hindi, married life naman yan eh.
Kasi,
Okay.
this is the thing, no? Pag sobrang dami ng rejection ng lalaki, it's not really an excuse para mambabae ka. It's not. I'm telling you, it's not really. But, those kinds of rejection that we receive from simpleng lambing sa aming wife, we understand pagod, meron, whatever reason it is. But the rejection sometimes, it piles up. Now, it's something simple, but along the way, if it's shrugged under the rug, di ba? Nawalis yan under the rug. Ang nangyayari talaga dyan, nagbe-build up yan. Kaya you have to. Kaya nga sabi ni Jet, healthy conversation, you have to talk about it. Like for example, yung kunyari, si Pam yung wife ko, kinalabit ko ngayon. Tapos ang dating ng pagtanggi ni Pam is this, hey, ayoko! Masakit sa akin yun because I feel wife ko, nire-reject ako. Yun yung dating sa akin. Now, kung kinimkim ko yung galit ko, yung inis ko na yon at hindi ko in-approach si Pam on another day, pag malamig na yung ulo namin pareho, alam mo, Han, nasaktan ako dun. Hindi ko sinabi yon, and the next time na-reject ako, and the next time, at hindi ko inopen yung sinasabi ni Jet na healthy relationship, I tell you not.
Kaya nga it takes two to tango also. You can't just like, kami, honestly, again, I'm speaking for women out,
Yes.
like, hindi madaling maging babae in many ways because, again, it's not an excuse. I used to not be able to control yung emotions ko when I'm about to get my period. Pero it happens, no?
Yes,
Like,
yes.
That is true.
Kaya parang
Understandable.
that's the reason why we also have to do our part as women to know what we go through every month because it is our body. You have to get to know your body for you to be able to function better as a wife, as a
Hi, Marv.
girlfriend, whatever that is that you know, role you have. Pero, kayo ring mga lalaki, dapat hindi kayo nag-cringe dun sa mga bagay na yun. Alamin nyo rin yung cycle
Oh, yeah.
nung partner ninyo. Alamin nyo rin kung ito na yung week na medyo, alam mo yun, kailangan sinasabugan nyo na ng,
Alam na
ng
alam
white
nga eh.
chocolates,
Alam na alam nga eh
ganyan,
kung
ng mga
kailan
flowers,
alam na
ganon.
alam nga kung kailan bibili ng napkin tsaka.
Oo, ganun. And
nga,
dapat
alam
hindi
na.
kayo nag-cringe dun sa mga ganung klaseng love language and actions. Kasi at the end of the day, that is us being women, part of being a woman na talagang we go through that monthly. And sometimes we have no control over it.
I like this kasi yung nangyayari ngayon parang we are actually speaking about yung mga flaws pero we are understanding that it's
Right.
really part of
And
the
it's
ano.
good to make someone understand that. Like for example, dati ako...
Hindi para sinasabi mo sa akin na may ganito ka, di ganun
Oo,
eh.
no,
Hindi.
it's more of like, I'm sorry, you felt that way. Actually, sabi nga nila, when you actually want to tell someone daw na nagkamali siya, it's more of like how they made you feel. That's the easy. Uy, alam mo, the other day, I feel like, when you start with that daw, sabi nila, it's better daw to communicate because it's a... Mukbang ba to? Ayan, it's better daw to actually express your feelings without really telling someone that they did this or they did that. Parang ganon. It's more of like how you made me feel.
Ikaw
And
naman.
also, as men, wag naman rin kayong maging alam niyo yun, wag niyo rin namang
Yun na,
ibaba
napagsabihan
yung...
na kami.
Wag mag-gaslight naman kami in that way for feeling the way that we do. Kasi hindi naman porket naramdaman namin yung certain emotions, ibig sabihin nun, sinaktan mo kami directly. Sometimes, it's just the way that you also dealt with us that made us feel that way. And yun na nga, when you have a partner, I guess that's what you need to find out, no? How to communicate to them better, how to talk to them, and from experience as well. I would love to be told kung ano rin yung mali about me. In the most loving way din. Hindi mo lang yung... Kasi yun nga, men have the tendency talaga to sweep under the rug pa ulit-ulit.
That's the
Uy, kahit babae naman, may
Hindi
sweep
naman,
under the
hindi
rug
naman,
din.
Hindi naman lalaki lang. Hindi naman
I know
lalaki
hindi
lang.
lang lalaki.
Grabe
But the
naman.
tendency of doing that, because nga, di ba, it's harder naman talaga to communicate for you guys yung feelings.
Oo, sa
Kayo
bagay.
nga, di ba, pag nagbe-break nga, di ba, hindi nga kayo, pare, tara, inom tayo, ganun. Tapos walang masyadong pag-uusap. Parang umiinom na lang kayo. Tapos kayo
Hindi naman ganun nangyari
saan
sa akin
kayong
nun eh.
mga-
Kaya kausap ko si Bong eh.
Oh.
Iba naman yung sa amin eh.
Pero, hindi,
Sinasabi
si
ko,
Rox
totoo.
ganito.
Huwag kayong malito.
Ganito si Rox.
Para maiba oh.
Ganito si Rox.
Ah.
Tara, ML tayo Bong para makalibot.
Sana all daw ng babae wants. Hindi kasi alam mo, it's also I think it's part of your role also as a partner. I'm not saying men or women to be able to express it in such a way na, uy, alam mo, medyo na-hurt ako sa ganito. Ako, again, it took me time. And again, I'm
Natanggapin mo
closer
na may
to-
mali ka din.
Oo, I'm closer to
Pero,
40 than 30s,
okay yun, ah.
no?
Pero ito,
And-
Pam.
Nakakaano yun na. Uy, nakaganang
Pam.
loob yun na. Na
Ito,
marinig.
Pam.
Wait lang pre.
Ah.
Nakaganang loob yun na kay Pam nang galing na na-accept niya yung ganun na may mali din
Kaya
siya.
nga eh.
Oo naman.
Hindi kasi, to be honest more often than not.
Oo.
Eto, sabi nga pag kaya natanong ko kanina yung stereotyping Kasi napapansin ko lang naman. Hindi ko sigurado kung lahat. But most often than not na nakikita ko, yung babae, napakadalang mag-sorry pagdating dun sa mga bagay-bagay na napapansin namin na hindi tama na pagdating sa relasyon. Yun lang na napapansin namin. Kaya nung nag-sorry ka, medyo...
express mo rin na I really would appreciate it kung na-acknowledge mo din yung mali mo. Kasi for it to flow better, diba? Para at least kahit paano, hindi naman to gender roles na or something like that, diba?
yes.
At the end of the day, we all want to be equal as much as possible. Even if they say it's never gonna happen or hindi talaga siya.
Tinan mo, may ibang tao tuloy, ang ano nasa sa ano ng babae. Good luck na lang kung talagang mag-sorry sila.
Nag-sorry kasi ako
Yes,
even my past.
Sabi ni
Isa
Bell,
relationship, past
yes, it's
relationship.
so good to be able to acknowledge your own shortcomings and apologize.
Oh,
Which is,
walang plano sa future. Alak basketball ang priority. Almost 8 years. Future is very important kasi mali, bare minimum lang maibigay, wala pa rin. Honestly, like nalulungkot ako na makarinig ng mga ganyang stories, no? And
Agree.
I've heard stories to where yun na nga, bare minimum na lang hindi pa maibigay.
Eto.
If you have a partner, you're married or whatever, ang ako na lang siguro kung lalo na pag may anak ka and babae pa yung anak mo, isipin mo na lang rin how would you react or how would you feel if your daughter is
Kung
actually
makikita mo.
going through all the same exact thing na ginagawa mo sa asawa mo.
Ang malupit pa doon, itatanong
lang.
pa sa'yo yung same question, which is yun yung nangyayari sa'yo.
Right. Totoo. Kasi usually, yung sinasabi nila na ang balik sa anak and all that, somehow, I mean, may truth in it too eh. Because, syempre, di ba, minsan hinahunt din tayo ng mga sarili nating mga ginagawa and all our demons. Pero, kung ganyan din, as a woman, I think you have to also evaluate yung sarili mo. Like, why are you settling for that type of person?
But,
Kung hindi naman talaga, kung
Sabi
yun yung
nga
priority niya, di maglaro ka.
kaya nga kanina pa ulitin ko lang. Sabi nga nila minsan kasi ang pag-ibig talaga, bulag talaga ang pag-ibig. So, minsan, kahit nasabihin natin, tayo kasi madali, kahit like, certain questions like that, madaling sagutin yan because we are on this spectrum na nasa labas dun sa sitwasyon. Pero pag ikaw, you put yourself in those kinds of position, talagang sabihin natin, sorry for the term, tangi-a talaga. Nagiging tangi-a ka because you want to save the marriage or the relationship.
Hindi kaya nga sinasabi ko nga, di ba nung last time, when you pour into your own cup, hindi mo, makikita mo yung, when you set your own standards for love, kunyari, sabihin mo, ako sinasabi ko, hindi na to context ng marriage Ako, I'm speaking for like a single woman, no? Na na-realize ko na, yun na nga, hindi ko na hinahanap yung other half. Naghahanap ako ng isa pang buo na makakapag-compliment kung ano na yung pinaghirapan ko sa sarili ko. Kasi, ngayon, I'm able to recognize, yun nga lang, may kapalit doon. Pag nare-recognize mo na yung mga flaws mo, yung mga kailangan mong ayusin sa sarili mong buhay, mas mabilis mong makikita yung red flags. Yun naman yung other side of it.
Eto,
Compared doon sa sinasabi mo na kahit ano nang pinagdadaanan, kahit hirap na, ayaw pa din talaga umalis sa relationship because nanghihinayang, ang tagal na namin and all that. Pero para saan? Like, you have to understand, especially pag hindi pa kayo kasal,
kaya nga,
generations after generations.
Kaya nga babalik tayo dun sa topic natin, no? Yung pinag-uusapan natin is still related to the main topic of who is in control. This is the thing. Kaya ko ibabalik doon at napakalakas gumuya ni Rox Puno. Ang lakas kasi ng mic niya. Ngayon, it's because of this. Kaya who is really in control, who should be in control? Because by nature, if really the husband sa marriage to if the husband is really in control, I mean in control to the point na talagang kahit papaano natutulungan siya of his better half pagdating sa ganyan. Complications like that is lessened by a large margin. It won't be perfect, hindi flawless yun, pero it will be lessened. Why? It's because you're putting yung lalaki sa posisyon kung saan siya dapat mag-strive. Kasi kung iput yung lalaki sa ibang sitwasyon, hindi mag-flourish siya. Hindi yan mag-flourish. Sabi nga ang lalaki, kung ano sabihin mo, yun lang talaga yung gagawin.
Uy, pero totoo
Merong
naman
ganun
talaga yan. Kasi
Now,
nakikita ko yan sa nanay ko.
Now,
Ang galing.
this is the thing, no? Pero, kasi, like for example, eto na yung medyo controversial, hindi makabagong panahon na to. Hindi na po pwede yung ganito, hindi na po pwede yung ganyan. Ang sagot ko nga kanina, bakit hindi na pala applicable yung dating ginagawa at mas maganda na yung makabago ngayon, bakit ang divorce rate, ang hiwalayan at but mas maraming single mom right now rather than before? If it's really
it's because
effective.
of the choices that are
I know.
left and right.
I know, it's because of the choices. Why? Katulad ng sinabi nga ni Rox kanina, pinag-uusapan namin, because in the past, simpler things katulad nung kinausap natin kanina, Rox, people nowadays, because maraming distractions na nakapaligid, tend to shy away from the simplicity of relationship.
Right.
To the point na bakit nagiging ganon. Kasi katulad kanina, meron nagtanong din sa akin, kaya minsan natatakot ako to enter in this type of next level of relationship, which is marriage, because hindi ko alam kung paano magkakaroon ng consistency at maiwasan yung part na magkaroon ng, wala lang, yung parang magkasawaan. Sabi kong ganun. It's something inevitable. Darating at darating.
magiging boring.
And they can attest kung sino din yung may asawa dito. Darating din, lutong talaga, no? Chichar up. Ngayon, darating at darating yung point in time na meron talagang sawaan factor. But doesn't mean na nagkasawaan you have to end the relationship.
Sa akin yung ganun, pre, it's all about kasi pag nagsimula kayong ganun, syempre yung kilig, yung mga, di ba? Andun
Yes,
yun
thank you.
Pero sa pagdating kasi sa tagal, it's all about companionship. Pag naintindihan mo yung word na yun,
Totoo.
Pag-
Friendship and companionship.
pag naintindihan mo yung word na yun,
Kasi it's
madidefeat lahat ng mga nasa isip mo pag-overthink, ganun.
Hindi, tsaka pag, di ba, paulit-ulit ko nga sinasabi, kaya nga finifill yung sarili mong cup kasi meron kang life of your own. When you're able to function as a individual, nakakagawa ka, hindi ka na codependent dun sa partner mo, you create a life na mas enriching.
Totoo.
And hopefully,
Totoo.
you're also smart enough to find someone. Kaya nga, dapat work on yourself first before you even get in a relationship. Because, alam mo yun,
you cannot give what you don't have.
oo, tsaka you
Yun.
cannot ask for what you can't give yourself.
Dahil doon,
Diba?
dahil you cannot give what you don't have. Kaya ito.
Hindi, tsaka parang hirap magsabi na, ay gusto ko ng ganito, gusto ko ng ganyan, pero sa sarili mo, hindi mo man magawa yun. And that's one of the reasons why I kept saying nung last na live stream, one of the reasons why, di ba kanina mo lang sinasabi sa akin, grabe ka yung commitment mo ngayon sa pag-workout,
Yes.
blah, blah, blah. One of the things why is because that's how I stay sane. That's how I show myself yung discipline na kahit na on those bad days, you don't feel like showing up, I still show up. Alam mo yun? And I am learning how to rest. I'm learning how to do all these things. Kasi I also want a partner na just because malungkot ka, parang teka, break muna tayo, or ayokong magpakita. I want also someone who could show up even on those days, especially on those days. And not just because I'm going through something, even when it's his turn or he's going through something.
Ganda na
Ayoko
sinabi-
yung
ganda na
ida-drop ka just
Oo.
for the sake.
Ganda na sinabi ni Belle.
Uh-huh.
You receive the love you give yourself.
Yeah, exactly. 'Di ba? You can't pour something na hindi rin naman kumbaga organic from you. Kasi mauubos ka pag ganun. And I feel like
Hindi dapat ganun ang mindset mo. Kasi
Yeah.
pag ganun, totoo yun. Parang pera, di ba?
Right.
Hindi pwedeng sa pera lang lahat iikot yun, mauubos yun.
Right.
So dahil medyo medyo matatapos na rin tayo sa podcast. So, like it's already an hour.
Ang bilis
oh
naman.
my gosh. Ay, teka naman
Mga
sabi
1 hour,
narcissist
50
daw na
minutes.
partner. Uy, alam mo, that's another topic.
magandang topic
Oo, magandang
yan.
topic,
Magandang topic
yan.
yan.
Pero ako, I also...
Next time.
Kasi,
next time.
next
kasi
time.
na-experience ko yan.
ako
Narcissist
din. Ako
na
din.
partner.
Nakakatakot yung mga
We
ganyang
will.
klaseng tao.
We will.
Especially kung diagnosed ka.
Hindi.
Yung kahit tapos na,
Let's-
okay ka na.
Let's
Pero meron
decide.
pa rin, di ba?
Gusto
Naalala mo
nila
yun?
yun.
Let's decide na magkaroon tayo ng topic about signs, yung mga senyales.
Uy, and if you guys
Something
can
like that.
also suggest topics.
Topics,
Oh, if you can
oo,
suggest
oo.
topics, if you are on his live stream and you love
Yes.
yung mga thoughts namin,
Ito,
you're more than welcome to actually suggest.
Before we go and wrap things up, no, may ano lang ako, meron something ako nakita. Actually, before I came up dito, nung kinuha ko yung pagkain natin, meron kasing nakasulat dun sa elevator ni Rox dito sa condo na merong contest about
Akala ko pangalan ko,
hindi,
wait, ano eh.
hindi may contest dito
Rox
na
Puno Labs,
nag-aano
ganun.
sila ng pagandahan ng veranda.
Oo.
Doon sa pagandahan ng veranda nila, meron dun criteria for judging. And sabi ko, ito criteria for judging para dun sa pagpapaganda ng veranda. Pero sabi ko, it's very applicable. Kung tignan mo mamaya, it's very applicable sa topic natin. Number 1, ang sabi dun sa criteria is overall aesthetics. So for me, when you say look into deeper, yung overall aesthetics, importante when it comes to relationship na kailangan kahit paano you have to be pleasing for your partner.
Naman.
like,
Girls.
something like that, no? So, kasi, kung ganun at ganun,
Ay, may-
very pleasing
sige.
ka,
May
kahit
maganda
paano,
ako.
you're doing something para, alam mo yun, ma-entice yun. Kasi yun yung part na nagkakasawaan and everything. It's part of it eh. It's your duty as well. Like, hindi lang babae, hindi lang, both of you, na kailangan you have to
Oo,
be-
sana yung mga
you
lalaki
have to
hindi
be
rin
good.
nagpapalaki ng ng mga chan pagka
Wait,
nagkakasawa na
wait,
nila.
wait lang.
Okay
Since
na,
na- since na-
boyfriend na.
Wait lang, since na-open yung topic na yan, meron ngayon, nagtitrend ngayon na yung pinapakita nila yung girlfriend or wife nila before and then yung ngayon parang lumaki na.
Motherhood,
Oo.
ganun.
Medyo nababother ako,
Ako hindi.
na...
Ako, to be honest,
okay.
pagdating lang, mas gusto ko nga na malaki si Plessy.
Ay.
Kesa nung dati. Hindi ko gusto.
Uy,
Sorry,
pero
hindi ko gusto nung payat
that's
yung misis
motherhood
ko.
though.
I know, pero hindi ko
Hindi ko
alam
gusto
ba't
yung
parang inaano nila
It's
na...
like a bad thing na.
Hindi, kasi kaya ko naman nasasabi na parang it's a bad thing. Kasi parang you're forcing the viewers to say something na hindi naman. Kasi parang for me, kung sa akin mangyari yun, I'd still be proud.
Right,
Doesn't
right.
matter.
Dapat naman talaga. Tsaka kayo
Oo.
kaya magbuntis. Ewan
Pero,
ko na.
pero yung... Ito yung
Pero talaga.
ito yung-
Our body goes through
ito lang yung
trauma.
gusto kong i-point out doon. But parang you're putting it out there para hindi siya...
Hindi trend lang naman yun eh.
Hindi.
Masyado mo naman
but
siniseryoso.
still-
Ah,
Hindi.
Oo, but
sige.
still, parang affirmation na hindi eh. Alam mo yun?
Right.
Sige, let's proceed, no? So, that was the first criteria, no? Yung overall
And also that
aesthetic.
it means that she got comfortable as well. In a good way. Ako tumaba talaga ako nung
wala
happy ako. Bakit ganun? Pag happy ka,
Pero sa akin,
tumakaba ka.
Oh,
Di ba?
kaya nga happy ako. Kaya nga taba ako.
Wow!
Eto na
Love
lang,
it.
no? Okay, continue.
Nakakataba mga
Tuloy tayo.
relasyon.
So, the first criteria, nakasulat doon sa, is overall aesthetics. Pangalawa, is sustainability.
Yun ang pinakamaganda.
So, the thing is, kaya yung topic natin, relatable to the topic, yung sustainability, doon sa part na who is in control, you guys really have to sustain yung inyong, kumbaga yung pagdi-decide ninyo, kailangan i-sustain nyo yung pareho. Na hindi po pwedeng...
Sumali daw ako sa contest eh.
Saan?
May
Good.
Miranda ka rin ba?
Hindi, di ba? Yung
May
kailangan,
Miranda ka rin?
Oh, may balcony naman.
yung kailangan i-sustain
Panalo na
mo.
ako dyan kasi puro sampayan.
Gets
Di
mo?
like.
Like, kailangan i-sustain mo eh. Kailangan maganda yung kayong dalawa as partners. Isusustain nyo yung pamilya, yung relationship. Kailangan nini-nourish nyo.
Uy,
In a
tsaka pala,
sense.
in terms of aesthetic guys, also challenge to you, when your women are trying to look good, huwag nyo nang asarin. Kunyari,
No.
makita nyo nag-ayos ng makeup, kahit hindi nyo nakitang maganda yung pagka-makeup nila sa sarili nila, find something to appreciate about it. Kunyari, hindi kayo sanay, uy, ba't naka-makeup ka? Huwag nyo gaganunin. Or, uy, mas maganda kapag walang makeup. Yung mga ganun. As
akala ko ba-
much
Ano ba sa
as-
inyo yun?
Akala ko ba
ito-
kailangan maging honest?
Hindi, as much as, sabihin ko sa inyo, as much as we actually love the fact that we look good even without makeup, sige, fine, it's a compliment. But at the same time, makeup can be therapeutic. Hair styling can be therapeutic for us as well. Sometimes it's just the fact that we did something for ourselves. Na ang pansinin nyo lang kung nakita nyo maganda yung lipstick, oh, I like the color. Instead of focusing on the whole thing. I think that kind of commenting, imbes na sabihin nyo na, oy, mas maganda kapag walang makeup. I like your look in the beautiful morning. Ganon.
Pero kadalasan kasi, siguro ano naman to, ako kasi iba na yung thinking ko eh. Medyo details na ako. Pero nung nagsa-start lang, nung bago-bago pa lang ako sa ganyan, yung pag-appreciate, I always look at the whole...
Yeah.
Hindi ko nakikita yung details na, ay, ang ganda nung ginawa mo dun sa lashes mo. Dati hindi ko napapansin
Ganon,
yun.
di ba?
Hindi,
Dapat
hindi ko-
ngayon, alam mo na yan.
Hindi, yun nga. Kaya nga sinasabi ko nga. Pansin mo naman, di ba? Parang arte-arte ko ngayon pagdating sa ano.
right.
Nung natuto ako, kasi nung natuto din ako medyo maging nitpicky sa mga details, ngayon ko lang din halos naintindihan kung bakit ang babae ganun.
Oo.
So it really takes time.
Sige, moving on tayo doon. So, aesthetics, sustainability, adherence yung pangatlo. So, adherence is the commitment to a person. So, how committed are you to that relationship? So, yung pagdating sa ganyan, yung mga minor or major conflicts, how committed are you still?
Right.
You have to answer that. And pang-apat na ano pa to? Criteria is function. Kung gumagana pa Does the relationship still works?
Uy, pero alam mo
Gets
yung
mo?
sinasabi mo sa na if you're there, this
Thank
and
you po,
that.
Rob.
Alam mo, may other side to that I can also say na not everyone is parang may mga ibang
I know.
tao sanay silang magbigay.
I know.
Pero pag sila na yung binibigyan, parang biglang they run away from it. Yun
Hindi.
din yung other side na medyo dark dun sa part na yun.
When it comes to dun sa, i-continue lang. Yung when it comes to functions, yung you know your role. Kaya nga, di ba dun sa topic natin, who is in control?
Ano ba to? Balcony pa rin ba to?
Hindi, kaya nga
Hindi,
nakakatawa
nakarelate- nakarelate na
to
nga
the
eh.
point na
Oo.
para bang sa akin, contest to sa balcony, but parang dating sa akin, pwede
Miss
mo
A.
siya isama eh.
Right.
So,
Hi,
function,
Sophia.
yung function nung ginagawa niyong pag-design, but still, yung knowing your role, paano mo mailalagay into tamang konteksto yung role mo as a partner to your, di ba? Sa significant
right.
other mo. Like, katulad nung kanina nag-question sa atin, kung mas strong yung personality niya, pero siya yung babae, mas weak yung lalaki, do you overpower your husband just because you are in control or something like that? So, yung functions nyo, you know how to. Your role is something like, for example, this is not the typical role, but you know how to use your role in a way that you uplift not just you, not just your partner, but the relationship itself. Kasi pag hindi natin naintindihan yung function at yung role mo, kasi hindi pare-pareho ang relasyon eh. Sabi mo nga, Rox, lagi natin pinag-uusapan dito sa podcast
totoo
na
yan.
to, wala namang dikahon pagdating sa relationship. It really depends on this and that. The only thing that we have is guidelines and principles in life.
Wala talagang booklet.
Yung
kumbaga.
principles in life mo will be your guide on how you handle and how you function inside the relationship.
Sabi ni
right?
Bel Pre,
Go ahead.
you can be an alpha female career-wise and submit at
Right.
home.
I agree with that. That's
Yes.
my mama.
So that
Hindi, ako nakikita ko ganun din si Bel eh. Kaya,
basically that's
tama,
it eh.
perfect
If you
yun.
know your role and you know your function inside that relationship, it is easier for you to humble down yourself even if you're lalaki or you're
Pre,
babae.
nasolve na yung problema natin.
Go ahead. Why?
Sabi nung California guy, meron akong lalabas na book.
Ay,
Oy, pero we
go
already
ahead.
got the fact na parang, yun nga, we all have roles to play, we all have these things that we need to, again, sa single women out there, if you are strong, if you're independent, if you're all these things, be in touch with your feminine side pa din. Ako, that's what the hardest thing that I had to learn also is also accepting na, hindi porket brusco ako, hindi porket I like things na usually guys like in terms of yung mga hobbies and stuff, like I box and whatever. I know that I still have that very strong feminine side that comes out when a guy actually knows how to take control or be in control. Well, actually not in control. Take the lead,
you know what?
rather. I
Yes.
actually want to use that better.
You know what? I appreciated yung the way you said it. Kasi parang yung sinabi mong for all the single women, parang alam mo yung dating sa akin, hindi dahil hindi ka may boyfriend. Pero kahit merong may magbo-boyfriend, kasi technically single pa rin sila eh.
Right.
Hanggat di ka kasal, single ka pa rin eh. So the way you said it, parang ko, gumaan yung ko doon. Yung napag ko, nga no, linaw nga no, tama nga naman, ganun pala talaga dapat.
Right.
and lastly, na category is adaptability.
Right.
Adaptability.
Kasi we all
Ganda niyan.
change.
Oh,
We all
yes.
change. We
Eto.
all have seasons in life.
I have only 2 analogies left na pwede ko ito. Kasi kanina, sabi kong ganon, paano Kuya Bong kasi nung umpisa, okay siya, tapos kalaunan, hindi na.
Usually ganun.
Sabi kong ganon, ganito. Sabi ko, when it comes, this will be relatable to adaptability. I-relate ko dun sa term na adaptability. When you're shopping for pants,
Ganda niyan.
when you're shopping for pants, minsan, ang ginagawa mo, di ba, usually, when you shop
Si
your
Pam,
pants,
sasagutin
anong
natin.
gusto mong ginagawa? Something that fits you now. Right? Something that fits you now.
Ay, don't ask me when it comes to pants.
Hindi, sasagutin mo yan.
Sige, damit,
Sasagutin mo yan.
Alright.
Di ba?
Go for it.
Even pag bumibili ka ng pantalon, you buy something that fits you now, right?
Yeah.
Pero, sigurado tayo dyan, because of your body, and it's inevitable na lalapad ka, o tayong lahat, 10 years from now, yung binili mong pants is not really fitted for you.
Marami pa rin kumakasya sa akin.
Pero,
Charot.
di ba?
Yeah.
Nangyayari dyan. Kung hindi man siya kasya, hindi na siya uso.
Aha.
Now, pag nirelate mo doon, sa part na yon, kaya nagkakaroon ng problema pagdating doon sa mga bagay-bagay na bakit ganun hindi na consistent, ganito, ganyan. Kasi minsan, you choose a partner that fits you yung ngayon lang.
The current state mo lang.
Hindi dun sa future state, like tipong pang forever type. To the point na para ba sabi ko nga, di kung bibili ka kung bibili ka ng pantalon at gusto mo na mag-last
Stretchable. Stretch.
Yes. You buy
Yeah.
something that's stretchable. Same goes when it comes to choosing a partner.
Pero
It doesn't-
you can't fall in love with the potential though.
Like,
You always
at-
have to also
I-
measure it from what's going on
I
right
get
now.
I get it, no? But still, even though nasabing ganito at sabing ganyan na kailangan, still you can find that Maaakita ka ng stretchable that fits you.
Oh, I actually love stretchable
Yeah,
stuff.
di ba gets mo? Kasi
Stretchable naman ako.
yun eh. Kasi it in terms, it learns to adapt.
Oh.
Not just, hindi lang dahil sa kanya.
Sabi
but
ni
also for you.
RPM, look for timeless styles.
Oo.
Yun!
Ay, hindi, pero alam mo, can I just
Nadali,
say also,
nadali.
can I just say na
Nadali mo.
nung mas malaki pa ako, like I have this pair of pants na size 8, o sinabi, size 8 siya. Nung last year, siguro pang fit niya sa akin talagang sakto lang. Pero I still love wearing it now, kahit na medyo nalalaglag na siya. So, ibig sabihin nun, napaka-loyal ko na kahit na, alam mo yun,
It
nag-a-adapt
means-
ako na lang
kasi
nag-a-adjust. Ganon.
Ito, sabi ko nga, meron ibang tao na, ako, for me, meron akong
Hindi yung stretch
meron akong pantalon, regardless of masikip na, ang ginagawa ko, pinipilit ko pa rin.
Oh.
Pinipilit ko pa rin. So, something like that. You
O,
learn
gupitin
you
mo.
pwede
Oh,
mo
go mo na
gupitin.
style.
O pwede mo, whatever it is, no? Para lang, ikaw mismo yung mag-a-adapt to the changes of times.
Right.
At yung mismong pantalon, mag-a-adapt din sa'yo yan eventually.
Oo naman.
Totoo yun.
Oo
Diba?
naman.
Now,
Ay!
kaya yun ang ganda lang nung nakita ko na yun and it's really suited doon sa topic natin.
Wait lang, may babasahin si Pam.
Go ahead.
Meron siyang, any advice po, wala po kaming closure na ex ko at may isa kaming anak na para akong, para akong prinsesa. Nang nagka-LDR kami, na immature ako, at the same time, dun nasira. After 9 years, nagkausap kami ulit, doon niya sinabi namin lahat ng mga problema namin noon and regrets. We are both married na, kaso parang gusto pa namin ng isa,
Ano na isa't isa. So,
ang
sad
sad. Kasi yung break
after
up
breakup
namin, rebound lang sana namin
okay, sige. Okay.
Wag na, next, ano yan?
Ako sa
Save
akin-
natin
ang hirap
yan.
niyan.
And mahirap
we
mag-comment sa ganyan.
we have to. Kasi
Pero it's not,
a viewer.
I think mas maganda yung magandang another topic yan. Rekindling.
We can do that another topic. Pero
Hirap yan.
I'll just
I need
answer.
to screenshot that.
I will
Oh,
answer.
screenshot mo yan, ang hirap.
I-answer ko lang yan ng very, very light. I-answer ko lang yan ng very, very light. Alam mo kung paano ko isasagutin yan ng very, very light. Just be happy
With what you have, gano'n.
with what you have.
Yeah.
And eto lang yun, no? Pasalamat na lang kayo na wala ng iba na disgrasya, nadamay. Kasi you have to, sabihin natin gusto nyo isa't isa, it doesn't necessarily mean porkit gusto nyo isa't isa, you have to end up with each other.
Yes.
Right.
It doesn't,
Oo.
hindi.
At saka alam mo, may mga part ka ng mga past talaga na you can still be happy for and respect na lang.
Alam mo, sabi sa akin ibang dati, Rox, pwede ka pa rin naman magmahal kahit malayo.
Oo,
pwede
love
naman
them from
paano-
afar.
Hindi kasi,
Huwag ka namang gulo.
Like ako, I have someone din na parang not really similar, but meron ako talagang gusto before, gets mo. Pero for me, I'm happy. I'm already happy. Kahit hindi kami dapat na maging mindset mo dyan, kahit hindi tayo nagkatuluyan, masaya tayo para sa isa't isa.
Oh, tsaka
The
you have to
thing
learn
is-
how to be happy
The
for
thing
people.
is, someone loves me from
Agree.
afar.
Oo.
Even though we are apart, she loves me. And that's the most important thing. Love doesn't really define na dapat ang love dapat magkasama lang kayo sa isang
Parang
bubong.
sinagot mo lang yung adaptation kanina eh.
Yun nga eh.
Oh,
So
totoo yan.
because of
Totoo.
that,
Oh.
you find comfort kahit hindi kayo nagkatuluyan. that person still cares and loves you.
Oo. At saka may mga ganong klaseng love eh. Ako, like, kunyari may mga ex ako na, or in the past, no? May mga girlfriend na, or may mga naging asawa na, or something like that.
Or
Sometimes
may nagpakita ng picture. Gano'n.
Nag-send ng picture sa'yo.
Hindi! Hindi! Alam, hindi ko naman jowa yun. Hindi ko naman naging jowa yun.
Bakit ikaw ba yun?
Anyway.
Sinasabi ko lang naman pag
Excuse
nagpakita
me.
ng picture.
No, anyway, ang point ko lang doon is, I am who I am right now, na parang I can see them. Kunyari, minsan, di ba, hindi ko naman maiwasan na parang you wanna check up on them, yung mga ganong klaseng moments, no? And when I see them happy, and sometimes I'm friends with some of my exes, parang happy ako for them. I think that comes with maturity also, na
Oh, yes.
they're part of your past, na you loved them before, and yung part ng sarili mo noon, nandun pa din somehow, and may, alam mo yun, may, hi, pero you can still be happy and, compartmentalize that feeling.
So because of that, we have to close this podcast.
Oo, tapos today overtime na naman kami. Madaldal kasi kaming tatlo.
Ay, nako.
I-last na lang, Rox, no? Last na lang
Sige,
to.
sige,
For
sige.
me, ito na lang yung last na pwede ko sabihin dito. Think of it, katulad nun may isang tropa, yung isang kanina nagsalita dun sa habang nag-uusap tayo. Sabi nga nun, ang relationship is isang parang sayaw.
Oy, oo,
Yes.
napakaganda niyan.
Napakaganda
Napakaganda
ng
niyan,
analogy.
Pam. Nagpaalam talaga
Kaya
kami
nga
ni Bong.
naghahanap
Sobra.
ako ng magaling sumayaw.
You think about it. ang relationship is parang sayaw. It takes two to tango, but one has to lead.
Oo naman. Kaya nga magaling nga sumayaw eh.
Yes.
Girls, kung maghanap na lang kayo ng kasayawan, yung magaling na. Para
Ay,
at
di
least
pala.
hindi ka nahuhulog-hulog, hindi ka
pala.
na uuntog,
Hindi pala ako marunong sumayaw.
hindi ka na nahihilo
When
kasi
it
malikikot,
comes-
ganyan.
When it comes to dance, there's a certain rhythm
Right.
na kailangan sabayan
Mamili
nyo
kayo yung
pareho.
may rhythm, ganyan.
Medyo, palagay na natin, minsan iba yung
Rhythm eh. Iba yung sa akin eh.
iba yung kembot ng isa, kembot ng, di ba? Minsan
Kumakanta ako, may rhythm ako.
Pero, di ba?
Magkaiba yun.
Minsan
Okay.
iba yung kembot ng isa sa partner niya. But
Pam,
still,
pwede
Anong
daw ba yung
kembot?
Pam, pwede daw ba yung marunong kumanta na lang?
Ow!
yun, panday tayo dyan. High five. Well,
Dapat well-rounded.
So, yun na. So,
Grabe
we
naman
will-
sa well-round.
We will end that discussion na
Good
who
relationship,
is really
yes.
in control. At the end of the day, God is in control.
Oo.
Ay,
God
that
is
is
love. Ganun.
That's it. If you put God in the center of your relationship,
Yes, that's right. Actually.
God will lead you into the proper and the right decision when it comes to decision making.
Kasi at the end of the day, we are all faulty, we are all imperfect, and the only perfect, alam mo yun, thing that can bond that is, like having that relationship,
Yes.
God in the relationship.
Alam mo
or
ba,
inside
alam mo
the
bang,
relationship.
ako ito, gusto ko lang i-expound lang ng konti. Sana yung mga ibang tao, when we hear God is in control, yung parang ipinapasan Diyos na lang natin lahat. No, hindi naman eh.
You have to do your part.
May
as
part
well.
ka pa rin.
Oo.
Pero yung ibig sabihin nung God is in control, minsan kasi yung sinasabi na ma-realize mo yun, when something bad happens to you, yung
God's
iba,
Ididirect
rejection is God's redirection.
Oo.
Talagang
pero
ililid ka ni Lord.
hindi lahat, yun ang magiging, ano mo yun, kaya nga nire-remind lang natin yung mga viewers at listeners natin na pag ganun yung mindset mo, malaking maitutulong nun sa hanggang sa, kahit saang bagay.
Right.
Kasi
Applicable to everyone.
pag kunwari, di naman kasi ganito yung nangyari, sisisi mo pa sa ibang tao. Ikaw rin masisira dun eh.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
So anyways, guys, thank you very
Saya.
much for joining us tonight. So next week,
Na overtime na naman po kami.
Yes.
hopefully Miss Pam will be
Sana i-allow pa rin ni
nandito
Lord
siya,
na nakasama natin siya next week.
Tingnan,
Oh.
tita.
Tita, sana po
Papayagan
hindi
niyo
mo na po umalis ng
Sana next
Manila.
topic nyo about narcissist, introvert, and
Alam mo, ang
we
ganda niyan.
Oo, ang ganda. Actually, I read a lot about that. Yung mga personality.
Paki-screenshot.
Ay, hindi, mga introvert and extrovert,
You
ganyan,
take,
personalities.
note of
Yes,
that.
yes,
para
yes.
Screenshot
And
mo na
can
lang
I just
din.
say also na at the end of the day, pray for the things that you want in life.
That
When
is
you're
true.
specific about it, never
Specific din po
anything is nothing. Alam mo yun, na parang di naman kailangan, kung gusto mo ng certain
certain
Thank you, Yasi.
look, certain whatever that is trait, pray for it. Or kung hindi ka naniniwala sa prayer, manifest. Yun naman yung ginagamit
Yun,
nila
no?
iba pang way, di ba? I mean, in respect to people na hindi naman pareho ng faith sa atin. But, you know what, at yun lang.
Niwala ako dyan.
Your mind is powerful. God is powerful. In many ways, if it's really meant for you, it will find its way. Yun lang.
Alam niyo ba, I prayed for this, moment, yung tandem, yung ganito. Prayed for it.
Oh, and I'm grateful
And
that
it is happening.
Yun.
So,
So,
very amazing.
to that, thank you very much, guys. So, next week, same time, 7:30 up to 9 plus.
Bransky.
9 something.
Every Tuesday.
Nag-e-enjoy
Every
kami
Tuesday po.
masyado.
Tuesday po.